welcome back to the wonderful world of Game Dev Tycoon. We're here on the 4th episode now, so last time we started to raise quite a bit of money and we created our first game engine, which wasn't that great, so we will try and improve upon the game engine later on in the game, but I don't think we have the money right now, so let's jump back in, let's carry on with this next episode. So back in we go. And there's Jimmy Johnson here, he's plugging away. We need to get him to do something straight away, otherwise waste time, but doing this pauses it. So we're 3 years in, 4 months, nearly 5 months, so that's quite cool. We've just gone past the 300,000k mark in terms of revenue, so I think that's the highest we've ever been. And the Tanks R Us games we just released that, and that was ranked 30th, so that's doing really well at the moment. I can't see how many fans we got at the moment. There's no indication of that, but that'll pop up back up later. Oh no, here it is, 704 fans. So yeah, if we can get past 1,000 fans this episode, that'd be fantastic. So while that's out, let's do some research. And we've got a few areas where we can research. We can either pay for mono sounds, game tutorials. I believe some of these will go into engines and stuff like that. So let's do mono sounds at the moment. Not loud. Doesn't have mono sounds. Game tutorials. No. Let's go back out of that. Let's try that again. Let's try some research. No, it won't let us research. So let's go develop a new game. Yeah, but this is probably why it wouldn't let us research anything. So tutorial. You can now specify what your main target audience is for your game. Games can be targeted at young people, or at everyone, or at a mature audience. So that'd be quite good for maybe our shooter games, where we maybe aim for a bit more of a mature audience and stuff like that. Picking the right target audience for your game is important. Your target audience can also play a role. Some platforms are especially popular when with a specific audience. Fair enough. So we've got a few new areas around that we can add into the game. So let's try a new topic. We'll try a sports game now. We haven't done a sports game yet, so this will be something new and something quite fun. We'll try a sports strategy game or simulation game. RPG, not action adventure. So let's just try a sports strategy game, and let's pick our platform for this. So let's do it on the trusty TES. We like the TES, and we're going to use our Pipe It Up engine, and we're doing a sports strategy game. So what sport shall we play? Let's do a fishing for old shoes. There we go, fishing for old shoes. So it's not quite a fishing game. If you catch an old shoe, you get a gold star. So fishing for old shoes. And it's going to cost us 60 grand to develop. And next stage, we're going to do this as a 2D graphics version 2 again. That's probably the better way to do it. And off he starts. Jimmy Johnson starts plugging away his real research. Obviously, Tanks R Us is still piling in the money, which is great. So let's bring the engine down for this one. Have this about halfway, but let's put the gameplay right to the top. Stories and quests. It's a sports game, so I'm not too fussed about the stories or quests. So let's keep that right to a minimum. We can also add a linear story over here on the side. Or we can either have save game. So let's put save game in there. That's quite a key feature for most sports games, so we can save our progress. So away he starts plugging into the technology and the design. Be good to get these at the high teens again. These are obviously quite low at the moment. The technology's at 3, design's at 5. So fishing for old shoes. So the development stage 2, the dialogues. Once again, we're going to keep this to quite low. The level design, let's sort of just bring this down halfway, but let's focus mainly on the artificial intelligence there. And as a sports game, we can be playing the computer a lot. So still designing away. I get a feeling we're not going to hit any technology or design bonuses for this game. Jimmy Johnson's thinking away there, scratching his head. So on the development stage 3, Let's pull world design right down. However, let's concentrate massively on graphics and pretty high on sound. We've only got basic sounds here, so let's just keep that halfway. Let's develop that and see how Fishing for Old Shoes does. It's only just got its first couple of bugs in at this late stage, so let's get those bugs out before we release it. Ooh. Today news that platform the Master V by Venna has been released, so we was warned about that. We won't be pursuing the Master V for our company because there's once going to be a dev cost and all that, and we're quite happy with the TES and the PC at the moment, so we're going to just stick with those platforms until we really need to jump ship. Tanks are is now off the market, sold just over 40,000 units, generated just under £300,000 worth of sales, so that's really good. And let's finish this game. Really poor. I've got a feeling we're not going to do too well on this. We probably need to get some research. We've got a new topic, a new combo, and things start coming in the leveling up points. I don't think we're going to get anything past level 3 here. No, we have. We've got 2D graphics, which is really good. So we've leveled that up to level 3, so that'd be really good. And let's just release that game and see how it does. Hopefully it won't cost us too many fans. But while we release that, let's start some research. And we're going to research... Will it let us... there we go. We can research mono sounds now. So let's start researching mono sounds. Well, that game has just hit the market. So here comes the game reviews for Fishing for Old Shoes. And if this does anywhere near high, I'll be massively surprised. So 5 have seen better by Star Games. 4, not bad, not good informed gamer. These are around the same scores we had when we first started the game. So 3, they shouldn't have forgotten about Stories and Quests. And 4, meh. So very poor. We're probably going to lose quite a few fans off the back of this. People probably expect their action game, which we have been producing, but we've gone for the sports game, and it's obviously not going to pay off here. So let's get that on the market and hopefully bring in some sales due to the amount of fan base we've got. So industry news: the recent release of gaming console Master V by Vienna has stirred up the market worldwide. Industry experts say that the console is not very well marketed in North America, but will flourish in other parts of the world. That's fair enough. Jimmy Johnson finishing up the final bit of his research here on mono sounds. We'll have a quick look to see what else we can research after this as well. Get another maybe a bit of researching before we go and build our next game. Tutorial: you have just researched your first engine part. To be able to use this for your game, you need to create a new engine. Yep, we know that, so we're just preparing that for later. And let's research game tutorials or new topic. Let's go for a new... No, it won't let us do it again. So we'll have to build a game. We could do some contract. Let's do some contract work while we're waiting. And how much money can we get in here? So it pays 23,000, and that's free design, 16 technology, 4 weeks, 23k. We're going to go for the easy one again, a little bit more money in the bank, so let's accept this contract. And Jimmy Johnson there's plugging in the points. He should do this quite comfortably. And just really, technology needs to start steaming in now, because the times, he might miss this actually. And he failed the contract, which is not good. So it's been a real poor week for Jimmy Johnson here. He's released a really poor game, and now he's failed his contract work. Our fan base is depleted by about 30 fans, so yeah, it's not going too well this week for Jimmy Johnson. On the back of that, let's just go and develop a new game. And we didn't last time actually use what type of audience we could push the game out to, so we pushed out to everyone, which was the standard topic, so maybe that was a mistake as well. So let's try another. Let's go back to the old classic military action game for our TES. The market share has gone down to 27, but that's good, fine. Let's use the Pipe It Up engine, and let's go for a more mature audience for this. So we're going to use that audience part that we researched a bit earlier on, and we're going to go back to our shooter up games. So we're going to call this one FOD. So it's Fight of Duty, not ripping off anything, but it's the FOD. We're going to create a new FOD franchise here. So this is FOD 1. We may end up coming back to FOD and taking over the world. So it's more mature audience, a military game, action for the TES, and we're going to use that Pipe It Up engine, which isn't very good, to be honest. So let's start that first stage. We're going to do 2D graphics version 2 again. It's important getting those graphics in, and hopefully Jimmy Johnson now will start to put the points into these different areas, and not like the last one. So let's put a linear story into this one and into save game. We'll bring the gameplay down. We're going to have everything. We're going to have the stories and quests built up a little bit on this, but not too much. However, the engine we're going to maximize out on this one. Let's build the stories and quests up a bit more. So both these gameplay stories and quests are sort of halfway, and then the engine's right to the top. So he's making his notes. He's obviously realizing this new franchise could take over the world, and we've already started doing a lot better on the points in this time. So at development stage 2, we are not too fussed about dialogues, but once again, level design is going to be quite big. Let's put a bit more into dialogues this time. So let's OK that. So our game's off the market. It sold just over 11,000 units, and we only generated just shy of 80,000 spondoolies. So that's not very good compared to our last game. Hopefully this one will start bringing in a bit more money and bringing a bit more cash flow, so we can actually really try to get out of this shack we got, because we're still stuck here, and we really want to get out. Our games are doing okay, but not fantastically well. If this one doesn't do well, we might even end up losing the game before the end of the 35 years. So let's start developing. We're going to come on to our third development stage now. Once again, world design, we know people like world design. As sound, we want to hike up a bit more, and let's develop that part. Media inquiry. So hi, I'm Steve O'Connor, a reporter from Planet GG. We've heard rumours that your company is developing a game for mature audience. Would you be willing to give us an interview about it? So this is obviously something new. We've not done this yet. So yeah, let's see what this. Let's give them an interview. Media inquiry, great. Thank you. Well, there was no interview there. He just came and asked for it, and I didn't get any chance to tell him about my game. I guess that would be a nice little feature if I could have a little chat with him, but obviously not. Okay. We'll publish the interview next week. Fantastic. So that'd be just in time for the release of our game, and hopefully drive a few more people to come out. That'd be brilliant. Okay, that. And now that this game's been finished, industry news. Planet GG has recently published an interview with Pipeline Games. According to the interview, the company is working on its first game target to have mature audience. Jimmy Johnson, owner and CEO of Pipeline Games, said, "We think that players are looking for more mature content in games, and we're willing to take a risk and give it to them." That we are. Not even that I said that, but apparently so. Many industry experts say that sooner or later games with mature themes will become more common. We are curious to see how the market will react to these games. Tutorial. Developing a great game is not the only recipe for success. It's essential to build hype to ensure that players are excited about your game. Okay, that's fair enough. In the beginning of your career, hype is mostly generated through random events, but once you gain more experience, you can use marketing and other strategies to generate hype. That's like the interview we just did. So let's wheel out these little bugs and let's finish. So new research, casual games, which would be quite a good one. So let's finish up this game, get it to the audience, and let's do some research. So we could do casual games, which is 20 RP, and we've got that, or 15 RP for game tutorials. So but I want to do a new topic, and I want to do a horror. Let's research horror. That'd be an interesting one. Not that I'm a fan of horror. I absolutely hate horror. If my girlfriend puts on a horror film, I literally just walk out. I went to the cinema once to watch an unnamed film that begins with S and ends with W, that turned into a franchise with a group of friends, and Apps was Joseph Appiard was one of them. In the first scene, the guy had to try and pull out a key from his eye, and I hated it. I walked out after the first 10 minutes of that film. Just needed the fresh air. It was pretty bad. So anyway, that's off the cuff. Anyway, industry news. Recently, market data shows that the Godiva G64 seems to be slowly losing market share against other PC manufacturers. You knew that? We've got the best of hindsight here. So, in an unofficial statement, a G64 employee said that the computer has been successfully introducing higher priced computers to compete against newer and more advanced PCs. Okay, so keep researching away. We need to get this. Oh, is this other game coming to the market? It's still finishing apparently, it seems to have got stuck. So research is complete about horror. Maybe it got bugged out for a second there. So new combo, not great combo, but we've got a new record on the technology front, which is cool. And we're leveling up a few of our areas now, which is nice. We're higher level 2s on most. And our graphics version 2's just started on level 2. But Jimmy Johnson here, almost at level 3. So let's release that game. So new research available, level editor. So we're going to definitely do the level editor before the end of this episode. So let's research. Can we do the level editor? It's 10 RP. We got that. We got 15, and it's 20,000. So let's do that. Let's start the research on that. And we'll hopefully get a game reviews for the new Fight of Duty franchise one. Let's see how this comes in. We know that it's a good combo, but actually this is not done. We've gone for this might be the more mature market themed here, and it's coming across really poorly actually, which I'm really surprised at. Anyway, that's obviously this has been a really poor week for Jimmy Johnson here. He's having all sorts of no luck here. Anyway, we're going to get our first sales in for FOD 1. We probably won't be turning this into a massive franchise, and someone will probably come along and rip it off. Change the F over to C and take over the world. So our research complete, we've got level edge, so fantastic. And let's just check what else we're going to research. Casual games. We've only got 5 research points, so we can't do that. So let's develop a new game for the moment again. So let's try a new different game here. So one we haven't done before. So we've obviously got transport, military, horror, Wild West, medieval, sports, fantasy, dance, or detective. So let's do a detective game, and we're going to aim this one at everyone. Keep this away from the young audience. We might do a young audience game later on. So let's pick our genre. So we've got action, adventure, RPG, simulation, strategy. So we're going to do a strategy detective game. So he's going to go around thinking, and we're going to release this. We've got 27 share on that and 22 on the PC. So once again, let's do it on the TES, and let's use the Pipe It Up engine. And we're going to call this one. What should we should go with? So it's a detective and it's a strategy. So let's call this one Spying on Your Mum. Obviously, your mum's gone out to the shops, so you're spying, making sure she is getting the correct stuff for the kitchen, because no one likes it when you open a fridge and there's awful stuff in there. So let's start that. Spying on your mum. And we're going to once again keep with the 2D graphics version 2. And let's start researching away. Jimmy Johnson hasn't got any points, since this one might be poor again, and this will cap off an awful week. So let's not concentrate too much on the engine, and let's concentrate massively on the stories and quests for this, and the gameplay halfway. So let's do a staggered approach there. Let's okay that. And then start coming in the points. So our sales report for FOD 1 have fallen way below the expected numbers. The game received moderate reviews, but it seems that the chosen platform isn't very popular for the target audience. So obviously the people on the TES aren't liking the military action games anymore. Aha! Industry news. Nintendo have announced that they will be introducing a portable gaming device called the Gameling. The device comes with changeable game cartridges, a monochrome screen, and a green background, built in speakers, and even multiplayer support via connection cable. So I think that might be something that we do. I went out the other day and bought a Nintendo DS, so it's quite a nice place in my heart at the moment, Nintendo. Compared to the PC and other gaming consoles, the Gameling will be underpowered, but given a lower cost and excellent portability, it might find a huge following. Cool. The Gameling is said to have hit the shelves next month. Okay, so we're getting all our points in here. We're on a development stage 2 of the detective strategy game. Let's put the dialogue to the very top, our level design to the very top. But I don't think we need to concentrate too much on artificial intelligence in this one, because it'll all be programmed up. So Jimmy Johnson plugging away there. We're getting some more stuff in. The technology here is once again is going to be really poor. Development stage 3, Spying on Your Mum. World design, once again, I don't think we need to concentrate too much on that. However, the graphics we're going to put a lot of time into, but the sound, once again, not too fussed on that. And shall we have basic sounds? Yeah, let's put some basic sounds in there. And let's get the final bit of the technology in. And let's release this baby to the market. The technology is poor. Let's finish this game. And it's just finishing up. And while he's finishing up, we'll get our points. We've got a new combo, but not very good. And we've going to level up on a few of these different areas. We're still 2 for dialogue, so maybe we need to focus a bit more on the dialogue section as well. So Jimmy Johnson now is at level 3. I'm tempted to think about trashing this game, but I think it's just a waste of money if we do it. So let's just release the game. So new research is available. The new research available is better user experience, simple crystals, and open world. Simple cutscenes, sorry. So let's just we've got 21 research points, so let's see what we can quickly research. So we can do the open world, we can do the simple cutscenes, the casual. I really want to do this casual games, and I really want to get onto the Game Boy. Our cash flow is halved it today, so let's start that quick bit of research. So our game reviews are in for Spying on Your Mum. Let's see what we've done here. If we can get that's not much fun. 3 by Star Games. 4, not bad. Informed Gamer, but not good. 3, waste of money. Game Hero. We're getting really. This has been a bad week for Jimmy Johnson. 4, and uninspiring all games. So let's get this final bit of research in. So today, the game platform, the Gaming Nintendo, has been released, which we'd jump straight onto. Take that risk again with our cash flow. So we'll get this casual game out. Spying on Your Mum. It's managed to produce some money. So FOD is now off the market, and they sold less than 10,000 units and generated just shy of 70,000. Fans, we built some up. It's not too bad. So Jimmy Johnson's finished the research casual games. I think on that note, we'll probably leave it there. It's obviously a really poor week for Jimmy Johnson, or in his lifespan, a poor half a year. So I think he probably wants to go off and have a little rest and come back and think, what can he do better? That isn't a thing about me, but that is Jimmy Johnson, clearly. Anyway, on that note, once again, give the guys at the Dimp Digital page a subscribe. All the support is very helpful for them. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Peace out. Bye.